Bonjour! Today we're going to practice using reflexive verbs in the past tense. We're going to do some speaking and then we're going to do some writing in our independent work. So first let's do a little bit of bell work. Écrivez les phrases en français. Please translate these sentences into French. I'd like you to press pause and do this work in your notebook. And when you're done, press play and I will give you the answers to check against what you wrote. So press pause now. Okay, the answers are right here. I will read them to you while you check what you wrote against what I've got written here. Numéro 1. Je ne me suis pas réveillé à l'heure. Numéro 2. Je ne me suis pas brossé les dents avec du shampoing. Numéro 3. Je ne me suis pas lavé la figure avec du dentifrice. Numéro 4. Je n'ai pas pris le petit déjeuner avec ma mère. The first three are reflexives, and you'll notice that the me suis goes inside the ne and the pas. I always told you that the verb went between the ne and the pas with nothing else, but when we have reflexives, we put the reflexive pronoun inside the ne and the pas with the verb. Je ne me suis pas réveillé. Okay, so now I'd like you can do it out loud or on paper, whichever you feel more comfortable with. It's fine. You can do it on both if you want to say that you did each of these activities this morning. So for example, I might start in the upper left-hand corner and say, je me suis réveillé. I woke up. Very simple. Je me suis réveillé. You can then say, I washed my hair, I took a shower, I got up, I got dressed, I rested, went to bed. Those are the things you did. So press pause and write those out or say them out loud and then press play when you're ready to go on to the next thing. Okay, I'll tell you the answers of how you should have said these, and you can check against what you wrote, or you can just listen and see if you said the same thing. Je me suis réveillé, je me suis douché, je me suis lavé les cheveux avec du shampoing. Je me suis levé, je me suis habillé, je me suis reposé, je me suis couché à 8 heures. So that's just my giving you sentences for each one of those pictures. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at some complete pictures and we're going to describe all the things each person did actually in these pictures. You have some guide words to help you. It's kind of like a word bank to choose from, and you'll have to conjugate the verbs in the past tense yourself. So let's take a look at the first one. We have lots of guide words here, right? I'm going to put them all up here for this one so you can see exactly what we have. We're going to use these words to describe what Sophie did on this particular morning, right? So we can start with voici Sophie. À 5h30, what did she do? She woke up, she got up. Elle s'est réveillée à 5h30. Elle s'est levée. Here's a verb I'm not sure we've seen. Elle s'est dépêchée, which means she hurried. Elle a été en retard, right? D'abord, elle s'est levée, puis elle s'est douchée, et elle s'est lavée. Now, you could say other things too. There's a razor. You could say, elle s'est rasé les jambes. You could say, elle s'est lavé les cheveux avec du shampoing. So you have lots of options of what to say. Ensuite, elle s'est habillée. En means in. So like in what? You could say, en robe rouge, in a red dress. Finalement, elle s'est maquillée. Finally, she put on her makeup. So we're doing this out loud. We're not writing it, and we're just using the words that are up there to help us. Let's try another one. Here we have this lovely couple. Here are some guide words. I'm going to give you a few minutes to, those guide words are, there we go. Sorry, they were on top of the other words. Give you a minute to take a look at it, and then I want you to tell the story of what she did on her date, starting at the top with all the guide words that are there. Press pause if you need extra time to talk. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Here are the guide words for this one, talking about what a girl did in the evening to get ready to go to bed. Oops, sorry. Now you're going to tell this story out loud, and then press pause, and then we'll move on. Notice that in the bathroom, there are lots of different things there. Talk about all the different items that you see. Okay, now we're going to do the same pictures, but you're not going to have the guide words in front of you. You're just going to have your memory and remembering what you said last time. So take a look at this one. You're going to describe her morning. You can change her name if you want to. I'd like you to press pause and take your time saying as much as you can, and then press play. I will tell you what I would say after you have said what you have said. So when you hit play, you'll hear me say the same thing, but I want you to say it first. Okay, so now it's my turn. I'm going to name her a different name. I'm going to call her Anna. Voici Anna. À 5h30, Anna s'est réveillée. Puis elle s'est levée. D'abord, elle s'est douchée. Elle s'est lavé les cheveux avec du shampoing et elle s'est lavé la figure avec du savon. Puis elle s'est rasé les jambes. Après ça, elle s'est habillée. Elle a porté une robe rouge et des chaussures bleues. Après ça, elle s'est maquillée et elle est partie de la maison. Next one, same as before, right? Same picture you've seen before. Talk about our friend here and her date that she went on. Press pause, tell the story, then press play, and you'll hear me tell the same story. Okay, now obviously I might tell the story a little bit different than you. That's okay. You just want to listen to it to see that you're on the same track that I'm on. So, voici Sarah. Sarah est allée au restaurant avec son copain. Puis, d'abord, elle s'est préparée et elle est arrivée au restaurant. Elle a dîné avec son copain. Puis, elle a regardé un film. Elle a regardé un film d'horreur. Elle n'a pas aimé le film. Elle a détesté le film. Now, what I said is probably different than what was there before, but I made it up off the top of my head. So that's what you have to do sometimes. Okay, last one. Girl getting ready to go to bed. Try this one without any guide words. Okay, let me tell you what I would say about her, and then we'll be finished. Okay, voici Louise. Louisa est allée dans la salle de bain. D'abord, elle s'est lavé la figure avec du savon, puis elle s'est brossé les cheveux avec une brosse à cheveux. Finalement, elle s'est brossé les dents avec du dentifrice et une brosse à dents. Puis, elle a regardé un livre, elle a étudié le français. Ensuite, elle s'est couchée. Very short, very simple, very good. All right, so now we're going to go off to do our independent work. This is where I say au revoir. Have a great afternoon, morning, day, weekend, whatever is applicable at the moment. And au revoir et à bientôt.